Hi everyone. Today we are going to see how to add a message here when a specific criteria. In this case here, we are going to, when a case has the status here, the reason here to asking for more information. Introduction is not clear, so we are going to want to show a message for the end user to which case needs that, and a link for the user to add that more instructions. So how we can do that? So also we can, in the end, we also can show another message to ask for Lucy to update, to add a phone number because she doesn't have a phone number. Okay, so let's start with that. Let's start with the first scenario, which is show a message here and ask for the user to update a case number when the status changed. So first we are going to just create a message. And this time I'm going to create a modal pop-up. So I'm going to say, just to change a little bit, to update case. And I'm going to say X for now is going to be the case. So this is just to change. The message could also be a toast message. This is just to change a little bit our scenarios here, the type of message. So here is X, so, and I need to put a case. I'm gonna say here, digital experience, just to have that differential. Okay, so now we have here the message. Let's add that into the page and see if at least it's loading. The same process that we do for all the message. So here, need a case. There's no filter, message load here. I don't want that loading all the time on the builder, so I disable this and I will publish. Okay, so now I'm going to come here with Lucy, who is a logged in user that we have set up on previous scenarios, previous videos. So, and she can see that. So also it's too much on the top. Perhaps we need to work a little bit on CSS here. Okay, I can show that also. Okay, so now the message is showing all the time. So let me actually add that as inline. So, and then I will, there you go. So then we just show if you go back here, we should see the message here. Okay. Let's now make this dynamic, this X dynamic. I need to know which case to show here. And probably we can show the number, we should have a link here and the case number and a link to go to the case. So what we can do now is, let's create the data source to gather cases like that. Showcase with what is the field that we want to look at. We want to look at case reason with case reason equals to what? Instruction not clear. Okay, so now we go here in case, where's the case, and then we don't have any record ID, so we don't need this. So what is the name of the field again? is reason case reason it's equal to instruction not clear. And we want case only from that user, right? So we have to add another filter here, and probably we do have that related, so I believe it's contact. And we do have an option here to use system variables, and we can get the contact that is linked with that logged in user. So that is the scenario here. So basically we are going to load this data source for any case that it's set to instruction not clear, and what that list of case needs to be linked with the contact, which is the logged in user contact. I think that's the scenario we want. So once we have that, we probably have a case. And then now we need to prefill that information. Showcase, that's the data source. Now I go to the message and I will prefill. So that data source is gonna return data for me, and I want to prefill that. So I will say, so here's gonna be the case number. So I believe we can, is the case ID or case name that we show? Case number actually. So case number. So I want to add that here. And I want to make this a link, right? So how we can do that? First we need to know how which page I should go. There you go. I should go to this page here. So just need to grab this link. And now I make this an anchor. And then I remove this, I add like this. And if I copy this, I think it changed already. I think it's the ID, right? So gonna click here again and should redirect to of this. It's gonna be ID. So it's the object and then the ID, and I should redirect to this page here. I have a feeling that I don't need actually all of this, so we can try it out. So, and update. So that's gonna be our link, and the case number is gonna show up here with the ID of the link. So let's see if that's gonna work. So publishing here. And then let's make this as instruction not clear. Then I will update other fields. Okay, so yeah, we have one record and we have a record for that user. So let's see. Yeah, and it's showing. And we have the link here. We can see here on the bottom as well, the link is showing. So if I click, I should go straight to that case. Yeah, and I am there. Cool. So now we have the link here. We have the message. We are prefilling the information of the case, that specific case. We can show just one case each time. We don't prefill multiple records. But let's say if I don't have a case, I don't want to see the message. So, and right now we are showing the message. So let me change here to another one here. And if I refresh, Lucy is still seeing the message and it's not loading, right? So now we want to make the message to show only when there's a record. So how do we do that? So if I go back here, I change the filter and I say to the filter that this data source here should have records. Any of our objects have record. So any object that I select on the data search should have object. And then click done. Okay, so now if I reload the page here, I don't see the message. Now if I change this to instruction not clear, and then reload here, I should see the message. So it works nice. So let's make actually this to be the other toast message. So I don't want to lose this, so I just record this, and let's change the template, because when we change the template it does change. So let's make that inline, which removes all the text. So I'm gonna just add the same text here, and if I also can see how the HTML looks like. And that's not the HTML we want, so I think that's not going to work. So I have to fix that again, I believe. So if I click here, yeah. Put a bar here, then yeah, that's not going to work. ID. Then if I add that here, and if I grab that, then select this link again, and remove everything, put a bar and the ID. Okay. Update. So now if you go here, I should see, yeah. So rendered nicely, so saved. Then I'm gonna change that to a warning, and I'm gonna save. If I go back here, refresh, I should see the message right away. It's not well centralized, so we can do that, I think, by change the style here. I think this width here, if we change, we can centralize that. And also the message is disappearing, so it's centralized. As you can see, the message is going to disappear, so we don't want that. We can also come here to the configuration and change that to sticky. So that it's gonna look nice here. Yeah, great. So that's what we want to do. I think it looks nice. And then if we click, we should be redirecting to this one here. And then if the end user come here and say, okay, the instruction actually is clear. So, and then if you go back, the message should not show up anymore. So that's one message. I'm gonna create another video about the other scenario that I said, which is if the end user phone number is empty, we show another message for the end user to update the message, but the steps are the same. We create a data source, we check if the phone number is empty, and then we prefill the information with the link. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to go to our website, put any comments there, any scenario you have that you are wondering if we can achieve, just add there, and then we can create a video to explain how that works. Yeah, and I think that's it. Thank you very much.